Donald Trump just got his fourth indictment this week, and based upon his own logic, due to a statement that he made several weeks ago, all he needed was one more indictment, and he will win the general election. Based upon his own logic, he has actually won the general election. Congratulations, Democrats. Congratulations, Fulton County. You guys have played yourselves. At least that's what I hope. I really hope Trump's logic is right with this one, because Joe Biden is absolutely doing a horrendous job as our president at this point in time. But I am digressing. What is the summary of what this indictment is about? Basically, it's about Donald Trump supposedly overturning the results, not just in Fulton County, but within the state of Georgia. And it's not just, this indictment is not just targeting him. It's also targeting his administrators as well as his own lawyers, some of which are actually currently helping Donald Trump over other legal issues and other indictments that he's currently dealing with. Now, this indictment from Fulton County, while it does talk about the 2020 election, it was not the first indictment that talked about 2020. In fact, the DOJ actually already made an indictment based upon that. But the reason why I find the Fulton County indictment so interesting is that they're going all out on this one. And it's not just based upon the claim, although that definitely is a major issue that needs to be addressed. Because at this point in time, it's basically this indictment as well as the DOJ's are attacking Donald Trump's own First Amendment right to challenge the results. Many people, there are a lot of people, not just online but across the country, have felt one way or another whether the elections were illegitimate or not. I personally believe that there was fraud and irregularities that caused a lot of issues that basically forced install Joe Biden into the White House. And of course, I don't need to go into the Democrat situation, especially with what happened with 2016 and onwards since that point. But these very indictments are attacking the First Amendment, Donald Trump's right under the First Amendment to challenge these results. But that's not the only amendment that's currently going on, which is attacking Donald Trump's legal rights. In fact, it's actually going after the Sixth Amendment because of the very fact that his own lawyers are also being added into this indictment, which is very, very concerning. Because I actually looked at Tim Pool on his channel, Timcast, about this entire situation, and he actually made the assumption, and I honestly agree with him on this, that attacking Donald Trump's lawyers is a means of trying to prevent him from actually going to some other legal company in order to receive the best legal defense whatsoever, simply because that their very notion of being a part of him would potentially mean that there are indictments would potentially get indictments against them just for being associated with him. That alone is just pretty concerning, because last time I checked, you have the right to an attorney as well as attorney-client privilege. And considering this fact, this is one of the very reasons why the indictment coming from Fulton County is very interesting, and it's just so overblown. So overblown, in fact, that the DOJ indictment about the similar situation with 2020 is nothing compared to this. In fact, right now, they are actually trying to get Donald Trump as well as his own advisors to surrender in 10 days since the announcement of the indictment. And I think it's, as I'm recording this video on August 17th at 8:40 p.m. Pacific time, that would be now 8 days. I honestly don't know what will happen. I don't know if Donald Trump is going to surrender or not, but it will definitely be interesting. If he does surrender, I wouldn't be surprised if he uses the mugshot to actually use it as a potential campaign material, and definitely go to sell it. If that's the possible case, I will happily buy that. I will as well as buying some Ultra Maga shit. That will definitely be pretty cool. But I'm digressing from that part as well. If this is no clear indication about this being a political witch hunt, take a look at what the prosecution from attorney Fannie Willis is trying to push for as a trial date, March 4th, 2024. Now, that's not a very important day for a lot of average people, except in the political world, because March 4th is the day before Super Tuesday, and that's when a lot of states and a third of delegates go to a certain candidate within either the Democrat or the Republican Party. And usually whoever gets the most amount of delegates at that point in time is going to be the nominee for the political party. So far, it's looking like Donald Trump is going to be the nominee. And it's clear that with this trial occurring on that specific date, it's trying to have a political impact. Again, tell me again how this is not political interference. Anyone from the far left? Tell me how this is not political interference, how this is somehow justice. Again, it's hard to talk. It feels like I'm talking to a wall. In a way, it kind of is. But back to the entire situation at hand. Already, this has been gaining a lot of attention, especially from the state government. A few Republicans are going to review the situation in regards to the indictments, as well as Fannie Willis and her, and basically her behavior in regards to how this indictment has been processed. In fact, there's actually been some controversy already with the indictments, with the fact that the indictments were already presented to the public while the jury was still in session. And then it was apparently, when that situation was found out, they just removed that from the government side. At least until finally it was clear that Donald Trump would be indicted, and that happened on the night of Tuesday, which again was about 2 days ago as I'm making this video. But already, state senators have actually gone so far as to try to call for a potential review. In fact, Colton Moore, a state senator, and I'm going to link Tim Cass's video on this one, are actually demanding a special session in order to address this issue. And I don't know if that's going to happen, because after all, this is Brian Kemp we're talking about, who's the governor of Georgia, and he's not necessarily very likable, especially within the Trump crowd. But at the very fact that there's already some calls from the state government to review Fannie Willis as well as the other prosecutors in regards to this indictment, it shows that maybe there's going to be some potential intervening in regards of, due to the fact that this is pretty questionable in terms of the fact that they're going after Trump as well as the lawyers in regards to his First Amendment based upon the charges. The very indictments themselves and who they're targeting is violating the Sixth Amendment as well as attorney-client privilege, and also political interference, considering the fact that Fannie Willis as well as other attorneys for the prosecution are demanding that there should be a trial set for March 4th, 2024, a day before Super Tuesday. I really hope that there's a special session that would actually convene in regards to this. I really hope they do something in regards to this and try to throw it out. And if not, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump, as well as his own lawyers, other people that clearly these indictments are attacking, are clearly attacking them, I really hope that they appeal to the federal courts, specifically to the Supreme Court, because it's clear this is trampling on their rights. At the very minimum, it's trampling on their rights, as well as having an issue with the issue in terms of political interference. I really hope that's the case. But who knows? The next few days are definitely going to be very interesting. Whether or not Donald Trump decides to surrender, and whether or not these actual indictments whether they go forward, or whether they are stopped in their tracks. It's unknown at this very point in time. We just have to wait and see and what else is going on within Fulton County or within Georgia. My name is Noah Meehan on The Arc Truth. Please post your comments down below, like the video, subscribe, share for friends. Also, if any issues regarding my videos such as how I speak or any improvements I should make, please post it in the comment section down below or directly message me. Thank you.
Almost